This is no surprise. Uber, Lyft drivers consider quitting as pain at the pump grows. Oh, boy. I mean, you think about the wear and tear these people put on their cars. I mean, it gives them a lot of freedom. And I've talked to a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers over the last couple years as I've been to major cities doing media and things of that nature. And they all love the freedom. But the one thing they all gripe about is the wear and tear on the car, the mileage, and everything else. Well, now add gas prices to that. So both companies, Uber and Lyft, this month announced a 55-cent per ride surcharge that would be paid directly to the drivers. And this is obviously in response to the drivers' gripes about the growing gas prices. So 55 cents per ride. Doesn't matter whether it's a 2-minute ride or a 20-minute ride, they're giving them a 55-cent bump. But if it's a 20-minute ride, the 55-cent bump's not doing much at all, if anything. They surveyed a popular blog followed by these rideshare drivers by the name of Rideshare Guy. Survey of over 300 drivers conducted by this blog showed that 15% of these Uber and Lyft drivers had already quit, and nearly 40% were dialing back and driving less. Lyft, though, looked at their own internal analysis and showed that their drivers in the United States were spending on average 75 cents more on gas per hour. And despite that increase in gas, they were earning more per hour than they were a year ago when the pandemic dimmed demand for rideshare. So you kind of got this weird deal going on. You've got gas prices going up for the moment. They're already starting to drop as we come to you today. I think they'll continue to drop as we see the price of oil drop, and it has precipitously. So these things take a few weeks to cycle out. But the pandemic obviously killed all the major traffic on rideshare. Now that's come back. So it's not all doom and gloom. And Uber has lifted its profit forecast earlier this month on faster than expected growth. So why do I share these stories with you? I only share news stories that are relevant to you in your career and your working decisions. A lot of you, if you're trying to pay off debt, if you can do the rideshare, do it. But it's I think people sometimes freak out and quit too easily. I think it's the moral of the story. Yeah, it stinks that gas prices have risen. Well, adjust your budget. Adjust your rides.